Kawasaki. About to adjust the valves, take the spark plugs out. Of course, there's the valves. I'm gonna turn this. You gotta take the spark plugs out so you can turn it by hand. And then watch them valves. I'm gonna adjust these valves real quick. Keep turning to where it's see the exhaust valve's pushing down. That means the exhaust valve is opening. The valve, sorry. I'm just gonna watch them. As soon as it's in valve overlap, just like that, intake's starting to go down and open. All right, it's coming back out. As soon as that thing up there closes, boom. Should be at top dead center on number 1 piston. It should be loose. Yep. Go ahead and adjust that 4 thousandths. Time to do a valve adjustment on the mower. Got the spark plugs out, the valves, exhaust, intake, exhaust, intake. Get the spark plugs out so you can turn it by hand. So much easier. All right, exhaust intake is closing. We got 98 hours, 98.2 hours. I hadn't done it yet, so it's about damn time. Cylinder number 2. Cylinder number 1, and they adjust to 4 thousandths. That's within spec and clearance. Anywhere between 4 and 6, but I like setting to 4. Kawasaki sucker. All right, it's at top dead center. Compression stroke number 1. Intake valve. That's kind of loose. You know, 4 thousandths is real flimsy, but that's. You just gotta have the feel for it. That's loose. These are here you set intake and exhaust on the same stroke. For the number 1 cylinder, obviously. That's how any engine is. Exhaust, that's kind of loose. That's really loose. So if intake and exhaust is gonna be compression stroke and they're both loose, then it should be the exhaust stroke, the exhaust on number 2. See how the exhaust is pushed down? The intake is pushed down on that side. Then you should be able to get a feeler gauge between the exhaust valve on number 2. Of course, you don't set it here, but you should be able to get an exhaust valve. Or maybe not, but it is kind of loose, though. You can still rock it. You might not be able to get one in there because it's not on the right stroke, but it should still be loose. Of course, the intake, you're not going to be able to move because it's pushed down. It's open. These are here both closed on the compression stroke on number 1. Yeah, those are loose. So gotta adjust those. We'll be right back, son. How loose? Loose as hell. Jesus. Tight valves. Loose valves. How loose? Loose as hell. Let's see. Oh, that's so much better. How good does that feel? How good? Good as hell. Oh yeah, that's the shiznit. All right, that motherfucker there felt good, boy. How good? Good as hell. That's the intake. Exhaust, baby. Exhaust is usually just a little bit tighter. How good? Good as hell. Good way to find out is this. Stick it in there just like that. Like so. And if it holds, then it's good. If it's too tight, of course, you can't get it in there. But if it holds, it's good. It's plenty. Then you get the exhaust side. You stick it in anyway, just like that. If it holds. It's good. Perfect adjustment. All right, everything back on. Valve covers. Everything's good. Start her up, baby. Should probably start the first time. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.